ho, ho! Merry Christmas!
Hi, Santa!
Merry Christmas!
Florida's Worst Vlog Command Center. We are cooking again on the Blackstone Griddle top. We love cooking on that thing because it puts out amazing food. Tonight we're going to do surf and turf. We're going to do some crab cakes and steak. I got some ribeye steaks ready to go on. They've already been sitting in some seasoning, some salt and pepper. Let's take a look. So I've had these suckers in the fridge for about 20 hours. Salt and pepper in there. And seasoning up real good. We're going to just rinse them off a little bit, get that salt and pepper off of them, and then throw them on the grill. And then we've got the crab meat here. This is the crab out of the claws, and this is the lump crab that comes out of the body of the crab. These are both blue crab. And what we're going to do is make up some crab cakes today. We got some sriracha mayonnaise, we got some Old Bay seasoning, the crackers, mayo, and eggs. So we're going to make up some really good crab cakes, and we'll have a good little surf and turf dinner. Put in a little bit of rice with it, and good to go. So let's get started. First thing we're going to do is in the orange tub, we're going to do the lump crab. So let's start off with 2 eggs and about 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. So I got the 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise in there, just regular mayonnaise. And then we're going to go ahead and throw in a couple eggs here. All right, so we got the 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise in there. And then we're just going to kind of eyeball a whole bunch of crackers, just crunch them all up in there. Whole bunch, and I like these, you know, these nice butter crackers too. These are the best ones that they're going to taste really good in there. So let's just mix up this nice wet mix. Get it nice and whipped up. And then you know what we're going to do? Same thing in the green bowl. So we're going to take the green bowl. Two tablespoons of mayo. There you go. And then you've got your 2 eggs, order up. And let's go ahead and pound in there a whole handful of crackers. All right, so in one we're going to do the lump crab, and in the other one we're going to do the crab, the claw crab, and then we're going to see which one tastes better. Hold on a second. So in the orange container, we're going to mix in the crab meat, or the claw meat, sorry. This is the claw meat right here. See how fine, and this is a more premium product. In the green container, we're going to mix in the lump meat. This is out of the body of the crab. It's all blue crab. So let's keep mixing up this We're going to give each one a squirt of the sriracha mayo. Give it some spice. And we're going to give each one a good old heaping of Old Bay. Old Bay seasoning. Yummer. One. All right, the next step, we're going to put the claw meat, blue crab claw meat, in with the wet mix. So it's an overcast day here in Davenport, Florida, just outside of Disney World. Sun's starting to go down. It's only 4 in the afternoon. Starting to get a few little drips in the pool. I hope it doesn't start downpouring on our parade here because we're doing surf and turf. Now I got the ribeyes. They've been sitting in salt and pepper, just seasoning for the last 20 hours or so. I got my tray with all my tools out here, my avocado oil and my water, my spatulas, and then inside in the fridge are those crab cakes I just made up. So we're going to be doing 1 crab cake side of lump crab meat and 1 crab cake side of claw crab meat, all out of the fresh blue crab here in Florida. That's what's so nice about living in Florida, is that along the highway and everywhere you go there's stands for blue crab meat, so not hard to find, not too expensive, about 20 bucks a pound. So here we are. I got about a half pound of it mixed into some crab cakes in the fridge, and we're just going to let it sit there for about a half hour, and then we're going to fire the old Blackstone 36-inch griddle up and see how the crab cakes go. I've never done it on a griddle top, always been on a stove top, but let's see what happens here on Florida's Worst Vlog. Subscribe and like. Alright, griddle lovers, we are back. It's about 4 o'clock, so those crab cakes have been sitting in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes. And just as I suspected, the skies have opened up here over the command center at Florida's Worst Vlog. So what we're going to do is pull this guy underneath our pergola here. We got a beautiful pergola that our son Max built for us. Built into the wall here on our pool deck. See, we got a television under there, and I went ahead and pulled the old Blackstone 36-inch griddle right up underneath the pergola, and we'll go ahead and cook under here. Try to keep as much water off of that flat top as we can, because you know water is the enemy unless we're cleaning it. So you can see, got a few sprinkles on there we're gonna have to burn off. Sully is out and ready for the cooking. Sully, are you excited for the surf and turf? Yeah, I think so. So, as you can see, we got the tools. We got the ribeyes sitting in the container there that have been kind of just sitting in salt and pepper for a while. We got the avocado oil and the water in our spray bottles. Those seasonings over there, we're not going to need those. Everything seems to be, or everything is already seasoned up real well. So we're going to turn the gas on and fire this up and burn off the little sprinkles of water that are on the top. And then oil it up real good and start throwing the crab cakes on. As you can see, we got that on full blast under there. We got all 4 burners. Just heating that up real nice. And what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do, of course, is going to be the crab cakes. And then after the crab cakes, we'll do the ribeyes. Because those ribeyes are only going to need about 3 minutes aside. We're not going to cook those too much. I got all 4 of those burners in there going. So it's going to take very long to get all this water off of here. As soon as that top looks nice and hot, then we're going to go ahead and oil it up real good before we put the crab cakes down. We're going to want to hear a good fry sizzle on there when those crab cakes go on. So I went ahead and put a bunch of oil on there, got it nice and wet on top. And what I'm going to do is just give it a little bit of water, make sure that we got a good sizzle. There we go. So that's going to be what we want to hear when we put these crab cakes down. I'm going to go ahead and slap these on. I'm going to do the ones with the crab meat, or the claw meat. I keep saying crab instead of claw. Claw meat is going to go on the right, and the lump meat is going to go on the left. That way we can keep them separate and kind of decide which one we like better next time. So here we go. I'm going to go ahead and throw these on. Alright, there you go. We got all of them on there. I went ahead and dumped them off the plates onto the griddle. Griddle is super hot, so what I did is right after I dumped them on there, I flipped them over one time just because that seared the side that I dropped them on, and then I turned the temperature way down, so should be losing some of the heat now, so it'll cook a little bit slower. It's been about 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and flip all these again. You can see them starting to stiffen up inside there, get nice and crispy on the inside. Here's the claw meat over here on the right. Nice and dark. Alright, I think we're pretty close to done. I mean, that's about 20 minutes right there. These guys feel nice and firm. Nice and pattied up. I mean, you could burger up that crab meat any day of the week. And that's some grade A crab cakes there. Nice and brown. Just perfect. Okay, so now that we got it nice and toasty here, we are still on low, except for the end one. I got it turned up a little bit. But it's nice and toasty. I'm just going to put some more oil down. So there's the blue crab cakes there. And then here's the ribeyes. Let's go ahead and sear them. Just a minute on each side here, just to get them nicely seared. Doesn't need too much. I went ahead and turned off the other two burners. I don't need this side anymore. A couple small ribeyes. Now they've been in salt, so that should break down all that fat line there for us. Slide it across in the oil. Good sear on one side. There we go. Now we're going to count to exactly 3 minutes on each side of this steak. It's about a 3/4 of an inch steak. All I need is, for an inch thick steak, is 3 minutes on each side. So even 2.5 minutes here. Alright, 2.5. Just 2.5 and we'll be done. Go ahead and take this plate, get it out of the way. And we got that plate ready to throw these guys on. So the Blackstone is the way to do steaks. These things cook nice and even. The heat stays right where it's supposed to be. The sear on there is perfect. One, and that's it. That's a 5-minute steak right there. Let's go ahead and kill the heat. Everything's off. I did all this under the pergola. Thanks again to Max for building us this beautiful pergola. You can see we put up a bunch of stuff that we like on the thing. It's still raining out there. Florida's Worst Vlog Command Center. Surf and turf. Let's go eat. All right, here's the final plated meal. You can see I got the 4 cheese rice, which I like. Got the ribeye steaks here. And then here are the crab cakes. So this one right here is the lump crab.
Really good.
These are well done. You can see I cooked them really dark on each side. Let's go ahead and break into this one. Oh, bam.
Do you want tartar sauce?
I don't need anything. People make sandwiches out of this. I could make a sandwich out of this. This is really good. Perfect. Perfectly made. Let's try the, this is the claw of the crab. And that one's more moist. The lump crab's a little bit more dry, but bigger pieces of crab. But the cracker and that sriracha mayo really tastes good. Let me check out the steak. That right there is about what's left. Even Sully got a little bite of the steak. How was it? 2 paws up? You know, here at Florida's Worst Vlog Command Center, we don't like to fail. So stop giving me hard stuff. You want to see something else? Let me know. So far this week, what have we done? We've cooked out on the griddle. We did ribs, and then we did some electrical work. Now we did the crab cakes, blue crab. Just put in the comments below. What do you want? What do you want from me? I'm here for you. Comment, subscribe, like. I got to get to 1,000 by the end of the year. So I got like 20 days. 1,000 subscribers. Go down, click the little bell so you know when I post a new video. We do everything here. So tell me what you want to see. Central Florida, the coast, whatever. Fishing. All right, we'll see you next time. Florida's Worst Vlog, out.
Hi, Santa!